Welcome to my review of the 5D Mark III Vello Battery Pack. First impressions when I pulled it out of the box was I liked it. It felt really nice. It was one of the higher quality ones, obviously not top-notch like Canon's battery pack. But after I used it for a little while, I had to get into a situation where I was in a really tight space and I had to take the battery pack off to shoot with my 5D because, well, to certain situations. When I did, I had to revert to using my 60D because it actually would allow me to remove the battery pack and use just the 60D, which I was not very pleased. I'm quite fond of my 5D. This is not a knock on the 5D. It's a knock on the Vello battery pack, the way that it's designed on the interior. So when you take the battery pack off, it works just fine. Removes, okay, easily. But the problem is, apparently in my unboxing video of my 5D and this Vello battery pack, I was not like super careful the way I put the door in, and the little spring that allows this to pop open went behind this little stopper. I don't think you can see that. Let me see, right there. See that little stopper right there? The spring went behind it, and then I couldn't open this door, which then I couldn't get it off. It was stuck down. The spring was back there. Every time I opened it, it would go to about that high, and I'd try to stick a screwdriver down there or a key or something to get the lever to release so I can actually pull the door off, and it wouldn't. I'm not really sure if I can describe it any other way. But if you're not super careful in the way that you actually put the door back on, then that spring's going to get behind there. You'd actually have to take something and shove it down right there to remove it. So I think that's a flaw in the design of the Vello battery pack. I think that it should be done the way this one is designed, which is like this. My word. That it flips upside down and just latches in with this little door, this little holder right here. You just pull it out like that. No clicking and latching and stuff. It just, to me, it doesn't make sense. It's not going to fall out. It's in the camera. This is done really well for a long time. I don't particularly like the Vello design for the door holder. But this is a review of the Vello in an overall. In an overall, I absolutely love it. It feels really great. The build quality is phenomenal. All of the buttons have worked very well. This works just the same as on the 5D Mark III, except for obviously you can definitely tell the difference between the 5D Mark III joystick controller or multiple direction controller and this one. This one feels kind of chunky. This one feels very smooth. All of the shutter buttons. Now, here's one thing that I actually like about the Vello battery pack over what's on the 5D Mark III as of right now. The Vello battery pack, you can feel the difference between a half press and a full press, where it gives us like little stopper. You can feel it. Click, full press. On the 5D Mark III, it's too smooth per se, and so I have this issue where I press and then it just fires, which is a problem if you're, shooting HDR or something where you have to wait for the camera to process it through. So you're waiting for the half click for it to focus, and then you accidentally press it full ways before you're ready to actually take the picture, and you're sitting there waiting, going. And if you're in front of customers, you kind of look like an idiot. Like, click, oh, whoops, So that's what I like about this one. This is what I like about the battery pack, is that it feels so much better to actually take the picture, which is sad because I love my 5D Mark III, and that's the first thing I actually noticed when I went onto the field with the 5D Mark III is that that button is far too soft, I guess. You don't feel the actual half clicks in the button. Okay, that's my review of the Vello battery pack, and stay tuned for my next review or unboxing or whatever. Hey, we'll always be doing tips and things to help aspiring photographers and whoever's out there in the field that really wants to know about products, because I know when I buy products, I do a lot of reading and research before I go spend $10, much less 3,000. So the Vello battery pack is definitely not as great as the Canon battery pack, but it's comparable for, you know, the $70 or $80 that it's actually going to cost you. So stay tuned for my next review. Bye.